Oh, hey there, YouTube. Didn't see you there. I'm just kidding. I'm not actually one of those kinds of people who talks like that. Anyway, after a lot of comments from viewers asking how to make multi-track recordings, I decided it's probably about time I make a tutorial video showing everyone how to do it. It's really not that difficult, and it doesn't require too much money to get started up, but depending on how good of quality you want to get started, that's completely up to you. For starters, you will need, the most obvious thing is a computer. I'm using a MacBook, a really old 2007 MacBook. And then you're also going to need a microphone to sing into. And I'm using an SM7B made by Shure. It's a cardioid dynamic microphone. And I've got a pop filter in front of it to reduce the sound of P and D vowels, hard consonants. You'll also need some kind of preamplifier or conversion to transfer your XLR or quarter-inch cable signal into your computer. I'm using an Apogee Duet. And for certain kinds of mics, like condenser mics, they require phantom power, which a preamplifier would provide. And that's basically all you'll really need to get started. You'll also probably want a pair of headphones. I'm using a pair of Sennheiser HD 280 Pros, but you can get by with earbuds or anything like that as well. Basically anything with noise isolation is great, so you don't want a pair of open headphones that allow sound to escape. And then I guess to create the videos, I've got a lamp right here beside me to brighten my face up because dark videos aren't very appealing to people on YouTube. And I'm using the camera that I'm holding that I can't really show you, but it's a Canon Rebel T2i. I'm recording on my MacBook in Logic Pro, which is just a type of music recording and editing program. There's tons of other ones you can use. An industry standard would be Pro Tools, but I used to get by with GarageBand or GarageBand beforehand, before I started using Logic. I know a very, very basic one that people use is called Audacity. And it's free to download as well. These ones cost a bit of money. But yeah, why don't we get started on how to make the video. Okay, so you can see my screen now, and I've chosen a barbershop tag to sing. It's called Last Night is the End of the World. And it's a very popular barbershop tag these days, and after I'm done singing it, I'm assuming I'm going to be way, way cooler amongst the world. I chose it because it's very simple to do. There's lots of nice chords in it, but what makes it most easy to do is that the lead part has these pickup notes that help the other parts know when to come in. And the biggest part about multi-tracking is making sure not only that you're in tune, but that you're also singing everything, at the exact same time, because a sloppy multi-track won't sound very good if it doesn't sound like four people are singing at the same time. So I basically just go into my Logic session here, and I click record, and it's going, and I just start. My dream is o'er, to live no more. Last night was the end, the end of the world. And then I stop it. So next, I would record probably the tenor track. It's different on the day or perhaps on the song, but I like tenor for this one because the intervals are relatively easy for me to tune. Oftentimes it's a third or a tritone, or things that are easy for me to tune with only one part to sing to. So I basically just go back here and I start the recording again. And let's put this somewhere where I can see it. If you're working with a program like this, you can see the waveform right here, and if you're watching it, that can be an indication of when to come in. So I like to have this just sitting in the corner of the screen, like this. and then I can see exactly where my entrances are supposed to be. So I'm on my next track here, and I hit record. My dream is o'er, to live no more. Last night was the end, the end of the world. End of the world. So this is the baritone part, and hopefully I can sight read this correctly. I'll just hit record again and start from the same spot. My dream. My dream is o'er, to live no more, no more. Last night was the end, the end of the world. End of the world. Alright, now I'm going to attempt to do the bass track, and I'm not a natural bass, so these notes are going to be very low for me, and I'm going to be singing them very throatily to project them more forward and make them sound more like a barbershop bass, which I'm not. So, and the tuning might be all over the place. But this is just a tutorial, so if it's not perfect, I'm not too worried about it. My dream is o'er, to live no more, no more. Last night was the end, the end of the world. End of the world. So go try it out for yourself. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my most recent video.